Dangerous alcohol consumption, inappropriate behavior, and other forms of misconduct, all of it unveiled in a final report of hazing investigations surrounding the UC Davis baseball team. The head coach we know of that team as of today has resigned. Thanks for joining us for Fox 40 News at 10. I'm Eric Harriman. Nikki is off tonight. That report said that Matt Vaughn, the main coach here, failed to take appropriate steps to address concerns about hazing in that program, which was suspended back in July over the summer. An investigation found evidence of an annual initiation tradition where new players were hazed during a series of challenges. Those included everything from alcohol consumption to threats of sexual assault. Fox 40's Garshpal Sangha joining us live from UC Davis with details on that investigation. Garshpal.
Yeah, Eric, it was a 4-month investigation completed this week, released today. Now, when that team was suspended this summer, many wondered why, and this report gives us the answers to that question. Off-the-field activity getting the UC Davis baseball program in hot water. A 34-page investigation released Friday highlighted a culture of hazing within the program, binge drinking, threats of sexual assault, and strippers.
This has been a difficult time for the program.
The report was dominated by the hazing culture. In it, 8 university employees and 13 current and former players recounted what happened.
But one we will work through in a positive and healing manner.
The report found evidence of an annual tradition where players were hazed via a series of challenges involving dangerous excessive drinking. One challenge, called Don't Expletive Your Brother, consisted of a mixture of alcoholic beverages. It required first-year players to drink until a player vomited. Another challenge included first-year players taking a mystery shot and swallowing a live goldfish. At the end of the night, new players were blindfolded. A mystery person was brought in, touching them. When they removed their blindfolds, they saw the lap dancers had been their teammates. At that point, professional strippers came out and performed lap dances. Leading up to the ritual, some players say they experienced sexual assault comments that would provoke an anxiety in the rookies. That last reported ritual occurred during the 2019-20 academic year. The report also includes head baseball coach Matt Vaughn learned of the 2018 hazing allegations. He informed his supervisor. However, the report says he did not take other steps key to a reasonable response.
I've met with Coach Vaughn and have accepted his resignation as our head baseball coach.
But his current assistant coaching staff will remain in place as the investigation found the coaches had no role in the hazing. UC Davis Chancellor Gary May saying in a statement, when allegations of misconduct of any kind are reported, we won't hesitate to take appropriate action to determine the facts. Let me reiterate, as I stated during the summer, that UC Davis has zero tolerance for hazing. Students on campus surprised this was going on.
The fact that they exist is potentially worrying. The fact that he resigned, I think, is a good sign about the school and the community and how they can bounce back and recover.
And some players took drugs like cocaine and marijuana, but this report came to the conclusion that it was not a widespread use and players were not forced to take those drugs. But spring ball should be back on schedule, and the university is going to do a national search to find their next head baseball coach. Reporting live in Davis, I'm Garshpal Sangha, Fox 40 News.
And Garshpal, a couple other details on this story. In addition to head coach Matt Vaughn's resignation, which was effective again as of today, as a consequence to those findings, Intercollegiate Athletics is taking the following actions. 1, unsupervised team activities are prohibited for the remainder of the season. A sports administrator will travel with the team, and there will be fewer non-conference games going forward.